Yeah, we've been waiting for this. We've been anticipating this one, man. It's over. It's finally over. And I'm not celebrating, but we saw this coming a while ago. The final nail is in the coffin for the NBA 2K League as we know it. So y'all see where we're going with this one, man. So without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
So you done know. Your boy Brutal Sim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So we're gonna get straight to the news. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, making a push for that 200K. It's on the way. So we've been speaking about this a while now. I ain't gonna front with y'all. Rumors been going around, been swirling. I was like, man, I hear it. But the way how I see them moving, I don't really believe it, but I'm going to have to report it because it's going around. And it seemed like the rumors were true. The NBA 2K League as we know it over the past few years is over. Now, we're going to check out this website, there, Cerdo. I hope I didn't butcher the name, but I will put the link to the full article in the description. The title of the article is NBA 2K League CEO fires everybody on staff to revamp eSport League. I heard he came into a meeting and just said, you out of here. But anyways, the article continues. The NBA 2K League outlined a massive revamp for the 2025 season, which included laying off broadcast staff along with general managers and coaches. Now, they don't have to lay off players because I think players only have the contract for the year. Every year they gotta re-sign the contract. It's very popular in competitive sports or collegiate sports, so they don't have to fire the players, by the way. But let's continue on. This is a league, and 2K as an esport has been struggling for viewers and engagement since its first season in 2018, and that hasn't changed much as the years have gone on. The league saw some early success when it launched in 2018 and some increased interest in 2022, but it hasn't managed to grow its viewership across 2023 and 2024. According to the eSport charts, the 2K League did not break 26,000 peak viewers in any of its major tournaments in 2024. Meanwhile, League of Legends' biggest international tournament in 2023 broke 6 million peak viewers. Woo! I ain't gonna lie, to even compare to League of Legends, not even right. That for real, that got a cult following. That's way bigger, and that's been going on way longer. Now, this is where things got interesting. It's the league appointed its first CEO, Andrew Perlmutter. I hope I didn't butcher his last name. On September 28, 2023, to replace Brandon Donahue, the league inaugural president, who left his position a month later. Perlmutter held a town hall with the league staff and management on July 2nd. According to 76ers GC general manager and head coach Jeff Terrell, of course we know him as You Famous Enough, the league CEO announced massive layoffs during the short meeting and laid out plans for the league's big revamp. Well, here is Famous Enough. He tweeted out, he said, bro fired everybody in 10 minutes and got off. Now, somebody asked, so bro popped up this year, never talked to nobody, created these unnecessary, super expensive positions for people to get paid, fired everybody, then dip sketch. Now, Famous Enough then responded and said, hired all his friends, don't forget that part. Woo, things getting interesting right here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Now, let's go through the post by NBA 2K League that did post what they plan to do with the future of the 2K League. The NBA 2K League update. They said the NBA and Take-Two are reimagining the NBA 2K League into a global digital entertainment business driven by a bold new vision. The future business will combine NBA and Take-Two brand assets and seek to engage consumers who live and play where pop culture, gaming, and basketball collide. The venture will feature a new digital media brand, immersive live events, and a revamped 2K competitive league. Number one, digital media brand. A social-first, always-on entertainment engine with a voice and content style that reflects the way younger fans understand and engage their world. Live event, immersive experiences that brings to life that remix world of basketball and pop culture in fun, playful environments. 2K League, a more dynamic and accessible competitive league featuring NBA players and celebrities that tap into the passion of tens of millions of 2K players and fans. Now, this sounds like they're about to go and just hold tournaments between celebrities and content creators and some competitive people. This sounds to me like they're about to cut back on a lot of the overhead in terms of housing a lot of these competitive players, feeding a lot of these competitive players, and paying a lot of these competitive players, and just put out cash grabs or cash prizes for small tournaments. But we're gonna see what they're doing. Now, they continue the social media platform and gaming have dramatically changed how fans consume and engage with sports. Our new endeavor sits at the intersection of these technological and behavioral shifts, and it will build, engage, and activate a broader fan base that is immersed in basketball and culture. We look forward to our next chapter and will share more details on our 2025 competitive season in the coming months. You know, Twitter was going crazy. Now, it's funny enough, when Double H asks Famous Enough, can you explain what happened or give context? I'm seeing it all over my timeline, but I have zero clue of what's happening. And Famous Enough said, congratulations, Double H, you have made the 2K League. That's what just happened. Now, that further supports my theory on them just grabbing some creators and probably celebrities and maybe some competitive players and hosting some tournaments, to be honest with y'all. Famous Enough also responded to people out there saying a bunch of these players leaving with nothing. So he said, hey, now Bubba got a food truck, Bear got rental properties, and others got businesses as well. Everybody didn't leave empty-handed. Now, he followed up with this tweet saying, we're laughing and joking today, but trust me, this stuff gonna hit like a bag of bricks when the dust settles. Please make sure y'all still take care of y'all mental health. Probably need to be told that now more than ever. So he's talking about a bunch of people who, I ain't gonna lie, their livelihood was probably linked to this 2K League. Now, Jonas was one of the people that felt like trolling at the moment. Now, he said, all y'all 2K League players or coaches that can't wait to use Prize Picks now, make sure y'all use code Jonas to double first deposits. Now, you know, once you're a part of 2K League, you can't gamble at all, right? Because you're part of the NBA and it's part of the rules. You can't really gamble. And a lot of people got suspended and permanently, like, over the past few years for just being caught taking part in these gambling things. But good troll, man. Good troll. Now, he did follow this up with this tweet saying, trolling aside, I definitely feel for all you guys that just lost a job you put so much time into. I hope y'all have other avenues lined up for yourself. Y'all need anything, just DM me. Shout out to Jonas for that one. Now, here is a former NBA 2K League employee giving his thoughts on what happened, y'all. I want y'all to check this clip out.
Problem is that whatever they come up with, if it's new, has absolutely no guarantees that it's going to be as good as what became before, let alone better, let alone make them money. They're starting from scratch. And by the way, they just fired almost all of their industry knowledge. They fired everybody. They fired everybody who has taken all the lumps the last 6 years. And now the room is just filled with 4 people who have only been hired the last like 2-3 months who don't know the industry. So it's like they've put themselves into a worse, they basically are saying, we're going to make things worse before they might get better. But if they don't get better, everybody who still has a job is going to be fine because they're getting paid a shit ton to have that job, and they just get to hang out for 18 months. And if it doesn't work, oh well, they got the bag and they got the NBA in their resume and they can move on to something else. Like, the people that are taking over this league have no, how do I put this? There's no stress on them. Like, there's no pressure on them to get anything done. They've given themselves an 18-month cushion. And if they have nothing at the end of that 18 months, it doesn't matter because they already got the bag. They got 18 months of full-time salaries, benefits, health insurance, everything. So if this doesn't work, it doesn't affect them at all. But the people that it does affect, they've already fired. Like, it's over. They won. Like, they won the battle. The battle is already done. They don't even need to produce anything pretty, which is why, to be honest with you, I don't even think they're going to come out with anything that spectacular. I think this might just be 2K's ways of ending the league. Like, it doesn't, none of it makes sense. None of, like, nothing. This is like the worst strategy ever. This is a horrible, horrible corporate strategy from any way that you look at it. You fire everybody. You give yourself 18 months with no clear goal about what exactly you want to create. All they've done is given themselves time to maybe produce nothing.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like someone said this, and I kind of agree. It sounds like it's just gonna be like a Twitch Rivals kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know how Twitch Rivals does, like, partnered, like, creator and one pro from whatever esport, and then like another influencer. I feel like it's just gonna be something like that. That's gonna happen like once every month or whatever, like however long they want to do it, and just try to farm.
Yeah, you see, like, he's not confident, and he probably think it's a cash grab right now, but he's probably speaking off emotion as well. You can't blame him. How can you blame him after being fired from a job that you had, you know, that secure bag? And he have a long stream that y'all could definitely check out as well, Harrison. I'm probably gonna put the link, if I remember, in the description as well, if y'all really want to know his perspective on things. Now, here is Chuck going in right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Chuck is basically calling them fake. And it's great. Oh, they're acting like they're so grateful. I want y'all to check this clip out.
Ever, I have never seen more fake, fraudulent. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys for everything. Right, y'all motherfuckers never said none of that. Y'all never said none of that. Half the time, all you were doing was complaining. And let's be real here. People would cry and they'd say, I just saw Crizzy type. Crizzy said, oh, he's a bass player. If I was in his situation, I would do the same. 99.99999999999% of this league will never make $1 without the 2K League. You have no personality. You can't make content. You're not interesting. You're boring. And in reality, the 2K League was the only way that you would ever generate a source of anything off of this shit, bro. To this day, you would never generate shit from this game, bro. I'm just being real. You wouldn't generate shit from this game, bro.
Woo. Remember, Chuck got kicked out of the league after, you know, he submitted a fake test. But he made claims that a lot of people was in the league still who submitted fake tests as well. And the reason why they kicked him out is because they owed him around $10,000 and didn't want to pay him that $10,000, man. So it seemed like a lot of shifty stuff was going on in the 2K League. Let me know your thoughts. Now, for me personally, do I think this new direction that they might work? We'll have to wait and see. But what we know for sure is that the last thing they had in place didn't work. And again, I keep telling y'all, competitive players underestimate the importance of connecting with their fans. A lot of the 2K League players did not connect with their fans. In fact, they made it their job to separate themselves from their fans in the way they speak, in the way they move, in the way they are. And some of them probably might just not be people persons, right? Some of them just might not be that. But I keep telling y'all, the way you speak down on your fans, it caused a huge separation. Not only that, the way they selected these players, it caused a huge separation because they start selecting people from the elites and not necessarily giving the regular Joe a fair shot. You got some really good people who are regular, who just played and sweat and with their guys and sweat and deserve a shot. But they continue to select people from these selected leagues that only the minority have access to. And that's the problem, and that caused the separation between the league and its fans. So it's been a long time coming, man. Let's see where this goes from here. Let me know your thoughts. Y'all know it's your boy Sim. First time to the channel, like, share, subscribe. How blessed, one be safe out there, y'all. Peace.